European Super Middleweight Freestyle title. And the question is, are you ready to rumble? We're beginning action with the ring. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner from London, fighting out of the COBRA GYM. He's ready to win. A fighting record of 14 fights, 12 wins, 9 more wins to go. He is Dave Martin. Fighting from here in London, fighting out of the COBRA GYM, make some noise for This is round 2 rounds. That's 17 rounds, and a match made at 76 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, stand by for action within the ring.
Here we go then for tonight's joint main event, and I can barely conceal my excitement, Malcolm. This is a hell of a fighting prospect. Dave Martin from the from the COBRA GYM on the right, coming out of the blue corner in action here against Rob Ratcliffe from the Heathrow Kickboxing Club. Your early thoughts, Malcolm?
Steve, they've got a similar record, they're a similar age, they're a similar height. They've both got fanatical fans here. I just can't wait for this to get on.
Lovely.
The only thing I find ironic is they're fighting freestyle rules, and both have got the long pants normally associated with full contact. Only a minor aside there, Steve.
Well, do you think the freestyle would suit Martin or Ratcliffe?
I think both these boys are up for it. Ratcliffe can fight the freestyle. Martin's obviously is far more comfortable with it, but I just think this is going to be a real hard slog.
So there you are, that's the expert's opinion, and I wouldn't argue with that. Nice leg kick straight away from Ratcliffe to start this one. But we like these guys, don't we?
We like both of them. As you know, Dave Martins can make even the best fighters look awkward. He's a very awkward guy to fight.
Good start by Ratcliffe though, nice and positive.
Nice variety of kicks and a big right hand.
And of course, we will never forget the absolute war that Dave had with Mark Lodge in this very ring.
And Ratcliffe had with Austin Cavalier when he actually lost at a higher weight. He's come back to his, well, at a lower weight. He went down for that.
As it didn't suit him. This vacant European Super Middleweight Championship.
Both are working the legs superbly here, Steve.
Well, it's the name of the game, isn't it?
Well, these two are mature, they're experienced, and they are working those legs very well to the calves, both men. But again, as we were saying earlier, unlike people that switch codes, these two will also have conditioned their legs. They'll take this.
I do know Dave Martin's been scheduled to fight on several occasions, but they've all fallen through. I just wonder if that lack of activity might have just taken the edge off him.
Well, if you remember, with the Lodge fight, he was actually virtually on one leg in the final round, wasn't he? That's what he's good at, coming in close and still getting those little kicks off.
Nice, good work there from Dave Martin, but Ratcliffe showing a real solid frame, very sturdy fighter.
Oh, they're both in superb condition, Steve.
Nice punches.
What excites me is this will be a very psychological fight as well.
Yes, all down to mental approach, but a good start there for Ratcliffe, I think, Malcolm. Wouldn't you say? Nice finish to the round.
Nice finish
Martin.
by Martins, but either a draw or Ratcliffe to shade it. Very close though.
So round 2 then of the scheduled 7, cut from 10, I think, Malcolm, wasn't it?
I think so, Steve, yeah. I think 7's a fair number.
Yes, me too.
For a European title fight.
Yes, at 5 past midnight. Here we go then, round 2, and well, our personal opinion is Rob Ratcliffe may well have shaded round 1.
With a start like that, Steve, that's the eye-catching stuff off both legs. Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh. This is the name of the game.
This is what we hope for, Steve.
But we knew we'd get a good quality fight out of these two.
Now Ratcliffe is matching Martins in the area that I thought he would have ascended to. He's matching him kick for kick.
7 rounds though, that's the problem.
Well, as you know, he ran out of steam against Cavalli.
Lovely stuff so far.
Picked his time, a beautiful right hand there for Martins. That's hurt Ratcliffe as well. You could see Martins teeing him up. He was waiting there for that.
Well, it's ironic, you know, all of Martin's supporters on the body of the hall and all of Ratcliffe's up on the balconies, and they were completely silent when he hit the floor.
And what amazes me is Ratcliffe set himself up for it again. 2 loose kicks. It was textbook. It was a repeat of the first.
Yes, you can't do that with Dave Martin. He will strike like a cobra.
If I was Ratcliffe, I would get back to the short, sharp little kicks. He risked being hit again.
Oh, what's happened here? What's happened here? Ratcliffe. Well, I thought Ratcliffe may have developed a problem there, but he's okay.
That's what Ratcliffe must get back to, because Martins can sense blood here.
Yes, I think Dave Martin sees Ratcliffe as a wounded animal at this point. And, well,
definitely Martin's round, definitely.
So it's level for us after 2, and that may well have been a 2-point round.
Quite possibly, Steve.
Here we go then for round 3, and this one poised, delicately balanced, but Dave Martin, well, if he can repeat round 2, this is a crucial round, isn't it, Malcolm?
Well, I think it's essential that the corners work their men up, because I think Ratcliffe, when he went back to that corner, was very upset. And they need to have done a job on Ratcliffe in that corner, because Martins, to me, has taken the psychological advantage, and confidence is just surging through him.
Yes, this
there again. How many times must Ratcliffe suffer for the same mistake? And again, look,
he needs to stick to the basics.
I don't know what possesses a man to do 4 spin kicks in a row and get punished for each one of them. This is where Ratcliffe is better. That's hurt his knee. Martins is really taking the fight
yes,
to him.
He's got him now. Well, Ratcliffe in trouble here in round 3. This is a pivotal round.
Look at the way Martins works the legs close. That's a real low kicker. You're seeing an expert at work here on those low kicks. He's quite literally Ratcliffe doesn't want to know.
Surely. It's over, surely. I don't think he's going to continue here. Well, he's bleeding, surely. What's going on? Malcolm, give me the benefit of your experience here.
I think it's been called off there. What he did was, it was the work to the legs. As you can see, Ratcliffe can hardly stand. Although the kicks were legal, you could see how they jarred his knees. Martin systematically took him apart that round, worked high with the hands, low with the legs. It's the classical way to do it.
Yes,
and eventually Ratcliffe had no answer to it, and it's so hard when trying to keep your hands up when your legs want to give way under you.
Absolutely right, and well, there's a little bit of I think emotions running very high in both corners, and of course for opposite reasons, but you know, I hope this one...
Martin's worked the inside of the thigh, the outside of the thigh, the calf, the ankle, and in the end he left Ratcliffe literally with nothing to stand on.
Absolutely right, and well, we can see that. Well, it was a 50-50 fight.
This man just grows in stature for me, though, Steve.
Doesn't he just? Yeah, well, Ratcliffe, of course, a very, very good scalp.
If you want to take Martins on, I'd try to get him to fight you full contact above the waist, because when you go into his domain below the waist, you could
fight
see
him below the low kicks, can you? Excellent performance. It
was a great fight.
Sparkling performance, wasn't it? From both men.
But as we said, the only worry we had was could Ratcliffe match him for the low kicks? And in that last round, I think Martins gave us a demonstration of every low kick and every target in the book. And it took the heart out of Robbie.
Oh, absolutely.
Even early in the round, you could see he was unsettled and unnerved. Brilliant fight, though, Steve.
Absolutely, fantastic.
Freestyle kicking at his best.
Sure. You're not going to see better than that. He's the man. Well, I hope Rob can get up and be part of this.
I'd like to see Rob fight full contact rules only above the waist, because he's so strong, his upper body. He's such a good puncher. But as yet, he didn't have the conditioning to take what Martins had to give out there.
Sure.
Mind you, having said that, on the form he was tonight, and not many people would have.
Absolutely. Well done, boys. Well, we have a new European champion, Dave Martin, and, you know, as I say, tensions ran high for a moment.
But it's nice to see the finish here with them both. I think when a fight is as conclusive as that, Robbie Ratcliffe had no answer to it and no complaints.
And I would imagine Martin will always win under these rules. He could be champion for quite some time, can't he?
Well, I mean, that's the European title. Surely Terry can fix him up with a world title shot. He'll frustrate anyone, Dave Martin.